2nd of June and the 3rd of June, the 6th, 1972. I was getting married, and the night before would be my bachelor party. My big day was coming. I was getting married to a woman called Anne Clemens. She was a lovely woman, very smart, very pretty, and very jolly to be with. Anne had been married before. She had 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. And I've got to be fair to them, they took to me very, very good, and I loved them. In fact, I'll be truthful, I thought the world of them. Cut a long story short now, I go to my bachelor party. My bachelor party was held in a pub where I lived called the Mount Pleasant Hotel. Me, all my friends, Anne's brothers, and a lot of us went to the Mount Pleasant. We got there about 7 o'clock in the evening, and we had a good drink. We drinking all night now, and it come to about 10:30. I had drunk about 11 pints of beer. I was still all right, not too bad, but they come up then to give me a pint with all different shots in. So I had told them I'm not drinking shots because I never drink shots in my life. But they kept on and on about drinking the shots. So in the end, I thought, oh, I'll do it. So I remember drinking half the pint, and then I don't remember no more. Next thing I knew was about 2 o'clock next morning, sitting on my back doorstep, bucketing down with rain, and I was soaked. And when I woke up, I gotta be honest, I was bad. I didn't know where I was, so when I looked behind me, my brother-in-law was sitting on the step behind me, waiting for me to wake up. When I woke up then, I went up and went to bed. My mother then called me about 8 o'clock. So I come downstairs, and I was still not very good. What they had given me, I didn't realise. They had given me a pint of Bacardi. And what my brother-in-law told me had happened, I drank half a pint, and I went to the toilet. I come back then, and drank the other half, straight up. And then he said you practically collapsed. Then he had to carry me home practically. I staggered all the way home. And then he said he put me on the steps and waited until I woke up. As I said, I went to bed then. I got up at 8 in the morning. I was getting dressed. My taxi come for me then to take me to the registrar's office about 9:15. So we went down then to get the best man. His name was John Terrett. So he goes to the house, knocks the door, and his wife answers the door. She says to me, "What do you want, Terry?" I said, "Well, where's John?" She said, "He's still in bed." Well, I said, "He's my best man, he's for the wedding." "Oh," she said. So she ran upstairs to wake John up, and John was in a bad way. He was rushing down, he didn't know where he was. He had had a good drink as well. So by the time we got ready, it was about 10 o'clock. And you won't believe it, my wedding was supposed to be at 10 o'clock. So we rushed on the way up then. We got there about 10:15. When we went in, my wife now had been waiting for about half hour in a car, about half a mile away from the registrar, because she was waiting for me to pass. It was unlucky for the bride to get to the registrar before the bridegroom. So she come in, she told me she thought I'd changed my mind, but I hadn't changed my mind. So we got married. What we done then, there was no reception. We just got in a taxi, and we was going to Blackpool. We had a taxi to Cardiff railway station, and then we jumped in the train in Cardiff railway station and went to Blackpool. And I got to be honest, I was still in a bad state. I never said a lot to Anne all the way up to Blackpool. But when I got to Blackpool, it was about 4 or 5 hours. Pretty good, I was all right like.